or get fouled.
It's George on the drive. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
Here's James, following the three by Utah. Smart with the bucket.
Not giving an inch. Smart with the answer three.
Jazz trail by 12. Markkanen outside. Here's Kessler, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
James can't get it to go. The Jazz have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Jackson against James. Kicks it out to Kennard. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
George for 3. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
James, that's good.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Fires at the elbow. George's shot is off.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And that one's good. LaRavia.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And a new group getting ready for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for Jackson. Sensabaugh is checked in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for George. Pass to Sensabaugh to stop the run. Drills it from deep.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's James. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passes.
Oh, throw it down!
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh!
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Soft touch off the glass. Sensabaugh's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Smart. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 8 assists in the game. Stolen by Kennard. And it's good. 2 points. 11 points in the game.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think. They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Three-pointer. And that one's good. LaRavia's gotten his third basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
He got a piece of it. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by James. Ayton's gotten his first basket of the night.
That is a strong move by Ayton. He is merciless in there.
Takes a step back, marking it outside. This one for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's James. Smart for three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
James. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for Los Angeles.
They're killing it from the arc right now, but limiting their attempts. If they let themselves shoot a little more liberally from the three-point line, they'd probably be well rewarded.
George, he's checked in for Williams. Markkanen from long range. Nails it from 3. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And slam dunk by James.
Bron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
George finds Markkanen. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. James deciding where to go with it. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 22.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Out to the wing, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. 5th, the Jazz.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. Jackson comes in for Sensabaugh. And Bailey subbed in for Collier.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Stolen by Jackson. George with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
LaRavia with a screen. James passes to LaRavia. James against Jackson. And James throws it down.
And guys, that's how you throw it down, with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well. Collier, no good. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
James goes in. The three is up. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by James. Smart has got 9 points now in the quarter. Pass to Kessler. Kicks it out to Jackson. Gets the three ball to go.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Bailey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, attacking in the lane. I like that. Bailey not just hanging out on the perimeter.
James. Here's Laravia. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Utah Jazz.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
And guys, let's turn our attention. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. We've got LeBron James. Marcus Smart out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Laravia in at the small forward position. Here's Kessler, and finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, great feed there by Markkanen. That's something this team wants more from Lauri.
James inside, defended by Jackson. Kennard against George, 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by James.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
Utah shooting at a respectable 49%. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
That's the kind of activity you love to see from Markkanen. Just a great sequence.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." B.A.?
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. he set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. James is checked in for Kennard. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Well, you look at Kessler, such great timing and instincts. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Up ahead. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Pass to James. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
James goes in and slam dunk by James.
And there's no question James is an impressive athlete. I just love seeing him drive inside and finish.
Tries the spin move. George for three. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the basket and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with 8 in size and talent.
Bronny James. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Shot to stop the run. And finished off by Kessler.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Markkanen. Jackson for three. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he lays it up and in. James has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Markkanen outside. Launches it. The Lakers with a rebound. James left side. Oh, and the jam by James.
And James is terrifying on the drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And there's Kessler on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
James with a steal. He takes it in and slam dunk by James.
Yeah, he may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
George drives in. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 9 rebounds now. And they pick up 2. James has got 43 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Here's James. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson on the wing. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Lakers.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
So Utah ends up going with a new group, and the Lakers also making a switch. Kennard, he's checked in for James. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 5. Williams on the wing. Three-pointer. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's the three. They get it back. LaRavia. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Collier, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Shots good by James.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the left wing. For three, Collier. And again, it's Utah with a three.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And so it's Los Angeles, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timeout called, the Lakers.
All right, fans, get on your feet.
Here's James. Lauri Markkanen out there with Williams. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. Oh, another one falls!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the fifth most 50-point games in NBA history.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Knocks down the triple.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
A shot James just continues to work on. Nice execution off the catch there.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 4-3. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Yet another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. George, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 3.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Collier. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 9th assist of the game now. And there's James from the arc. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The 3. George's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Count it. Good. James has got 55.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. James outside. From outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Some room here for George. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Timeout called, the Lakers. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Some changes now for the Lakers. James is checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for Hachimura. And James is subbed in for Smith. Pass to George. There's the drive. There's Jackson with the three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Jackson's got 21.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Now here's Connect. It's guarded by Markkanen. Back to James. And here's Hayes. James outside. Clock at 4. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, Los Angeles.
And what a great game for young Bronny James, trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And of course, tonight helps.
And it's good for 2.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's James. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Jackson for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
James outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 59 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
James, left side. Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now, here is James. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out. No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's James. Back to Connect. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 6th assist of the night.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
To the paint. Filipowski in the post. James is there. A nice shot by Filipowski. Filipowski's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Markkanen outside. No good on the triple. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Good on the bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basket for the end. Always smart.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Fader on the way. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but The clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this.